Hello, this is Solomon, and we're going to be looking at a bunch of 2v2s between me and Bishop and Dentist Taser and Panzer Shooter. So me and Bishop were in voice chat for this. I don't know if these two were, but I'm familiar with both these players. No offense to Dentist, but Panzer Shooter is definitely the better one. And everyone went random every game, so UK Germany versus Germany US. Not sure who this matchup favors. Because like that's a hard call. Like, definitely go U.S. ground, German air as this side, though. German ground's just so much of the time. Like, the U.S. ground is just so much better. Much better, much cheaper barracks, much cheaper recon, much better advanced heavy, much better AA. So basically all the things that matter. No one gives a shit that Germany can make a 45 supply AA base to make a worthless Flak 88 or non-relevant hobbits. Okay, so Panzer Shooter does AA start, which is interesting. Dentist also starts with an ME109, which, again, starting with a basic fighter like this, especially as Germany, is just like so bad for tempo. Like, sure, she can get a truck, but it messes up your tempo so much. Like, him doing that is going to turn into a fatal mistake. We'll see why shortly. So he just ends up. Okay, well, I was trying to strafe the truck, which is an AT base, so that would have been what, 40 supply? 35. So I killed the ME109, which is nice. But here's the thing. I have 2 Spitfires. I'm about to get a third one while he has 1 jet. And like, he's just 2 behind on air. Like, more planes beats less planes. So she can just keep the air pressure up. Like, it's really bad. There's a 3 dies there, fortunately. But yeah, on this map, generally you want to do air, then ground game is just going to be mostly infantry. You can do double ground on this map, but it's very risky and you really have to know what you're doing. It's very composition dependent. Yeah, I know there's AA, but I mean, again, 5 Spitfires against 2 jets. Go ahead and play. Wait. Okay, I thought they played Fnatic. They played Decryption. What the fuck? And Decryption's good, but you don't really play Decryption in this situation. It's very unnecessary, in my opinion. So yeah, I killed 2. Okay, well, I lose 2 Spitfires, unfortunately. Yeah. But I killed 2 jets, so I still went out on the trade. And more importantly, he's down to 1 jet, while I'm up to 4 Spitfires, about to have 5. So I can still keep on repeating my air victories as long as I don't get hit by too much AA. Five D. Okay, so we're actually on 6 depots against. We're actually a depot head, and okay, this is really, really big. Like, this is huge. So there's this little infantry push, but the thing is, the Storm Grenadiers kill the depot. So then I have 4 depots against 6 depots. Like, this is such a huge hit to the economy. He almost doesn't kill it, which would have been very sad. But the thing is, it's not only that they have so much less income now, like we're getting almost 50% more income. But more importantly, so the grenades take a little bit. I don't know why there's a delayed destruction. I don't know. Maybe it was grenades and they just weren't showing. But the bigger thing is, or an equally big thing is, they have to spend 40 supply to rebuild the depot. When they don't have air superiority or even air control. So they have to stop me from strafing the truck. And if the air player builds a depot, they're going to be super behind on their jets. And I can just, like, do whatever with my air. And go kill the jets, go bombing. Or, see, he ends up making a depot. Because, again, like, then this is already behind on the jets. Like, he needs to keep making jets. He can't take 40 out of his bank. He's going to have literally 0 air presence then. Making a second airfield. But, look, there's not... Like, again, so he has barely any jets, so it's not hard for me to strafe this. Like, there's so much terrain to cover, too. Why does he have radial silence? That's interesting. I mean, I guess deception, but it's not worth it. Oh, I guess that was that a depot? I'm 99%. Yeah, if I remember correctly, that was a depot. It's just going here instead. Oh, it's a Spitfire, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Doing a little strafe over here. And yeah, so I know I'm ahead in here, and I should exploit that. So I'm going bombers now. I'm just going one bomber, one recon, since I can protect it. And the goal here is to kill the airfield. Killing depots is nice, but if I can kill the airfield, like that's just gonna throw his air off so much, and it makes it very easy for me to repeat bombing runs. Like kill the airfield in the air, then go after the depots. So he has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he has 7 jets against like 9 Spitfires. Which is so he like sends some jets one at a time for some reason. But anyway, does he play fanaticism? Oh, he doesn't even have fanaticism. Wow. If he had fanaticism, he honestly would have done good in that battle, but he doesn't. So he actually takes quite a few losses there. But he lost 3 planes or just 2 planes. I mean, I think I also lost 2 planes, but I mean his planes are more expensive, so. And I can also replace my planes faster since I have 2 airfields. Yeah, they're spending all their ruses on camo and radio silence. Like, damn. They also play decryption. Like, they're just really behind on their ruses. So yeah, now I go in. Oh yeah, so me and Bishop both play fanaticism on this sector at the same time. So we actually both. So there's still fanaticism up for us. Since we're assuming it's a fanaticism. I have to fanat to get the bomber free, and I actually end up killing a jet too that's right there, but I lose a bunch of planes, but I also kill all his planes, so that was a huge victory for me. Yeah, now at this point, the game it's 5 depots against like a million depots. Like the game's just super over at this point. Why? Well, this bug happens a lot in replays. Yeah, like Bishop's coming out with King Tigers, and he has a lot of infantry on the field. Going AT base made no sense. Should have just got Persians or Super Persians. I'm just going to bomb this depot. Or actually, I decided to go for the airfield again. Yep. At least the Wellington, because I don't micro him, but oh well. It's 19th. That's... Yeah, that's too little too late. This actually happens a lot. It's funny, because Panzer Shooter is really decent in 1v1. But in 2v2, like, he makes so many weird decisions. By weird, I mean not good. At this point, I'm just getting Lancasters, since I want to get 4 Lancasters, just blow up the HQ too. That will definitely make them surrender. Go ahead and bomb the depot, even though there wasn't a whole lot of supply left on it, but it's something. Don't micro the Lancaster away, but I didn't think I needed to. Then just made an RA base for whatever reason. And the game's over, so I guess he's just like, whatever. Nice surrender. I got so much more income. 280 air losses, 700 air kills. Let me rename this one. The way I can't have slashes, I don't think. There. Next game. So they got, okay, France. So like a trifecta of a close 2v2 map, so like this map, in side by side and some others. Or like ultimate combo of nations is some combination of Italy, Soviets, and France are all very strong. I mean, Italy is also very strong, and so is fucking here. U.S. is also decent. Germany and Germany and UK are just dog shit on maps like this and side by side. They're just not good. So yeah, they have UK, which is just really bad because one guy needs to go infantry here. France can't do it. UK has a horrible barracks game and no easy recon or cheap recon, and they start air and I was like, you can't start air on this map. You're gonna lose if you start air on this map and enemy doesn't mess up. Like it just doesn't work. Especially in this spot, because you literally just send your infantry through the forest towards the HQ. In this spot, maybe because you can like put a Maginot or blockhouse right here, even though that still usually doesn't work if the other person micros their infantry right. Oh yeah, like he did this. He put the Maginot. This would have been neat if he could kill the depot, but he couldn't. US, East Germany. So actually, Germany is nice for this situation since they get the 5 supply AT guns. This is Germany has such a shit infantry game. Yeah, this Magel is doing like nothing, so I'm just sending my infantry to go help him. Tier gets played, which is like, yeah, that's not gonna matter. Outpost is garbage. Hurricanes are doing their best to strafe to AT guns. Oh my god, these units are so stacked up. Oh well. Yeah, look, there's no recon here. Like these storm grenadiers are just pushing through. Wellington's coming out. The B1 biscuit backed against the town. Oh, that surprise attack though on the outpost. So yeah, like the game's over. We have too much infantry coming through, and these B1 bis are getting killed. Goes to capture the airfield. See, capturing the airfield, like capture the HQ can be good because it stops RUSE production and just I believe it cancels RUSE too. But the thing is, if you capture the airfield, how's he gonna recapture the airfield? He has to build a barracks, which is 30 supply. And the barracks is nice since it gives you Vickers and infantry, but at the same time, that's so much money to be spending when you don't have money to spare. If you capture the HQ, he only needs to make a para, which is 15 supply. Also send infantry this way. Like this Maginot was just a waste of time. It was so stupid. The only place you put a Maginot is right here. If you put it right here, like infantry can actually just kill the Maginot if it envelops it and I capture the HQ. Yep. I had so much. Did they? I didn't look at your depot start. Like we did 5 depot start though. They probably did 4 or 3 depot start. Now I didn't save this, but we did lose 1 game on side by side. It was Italy Soviets versus Germany. I can't remember, but they actually did start here, and I said we do AT gun infantry rush, but Bishop wanted to do double infantry rush, and it just didn't work because enemy went Panzer 3 here. But on this map too, the air starts just don't work if you play right. So it's France, Germany. Yeah, literally the only worst possible option here would be Germany or another France. Since you want a nation to cover up for France's weakness, so a double France is still kind of garbage, like really garbage, honestly. So yeah, obviously it's gonna be infantry, AT, artillery push. You can also do armor push on this map, but it's I don't know what situations would do that. It's just that infantry, AT, artillery is really solid. I mean, it can die to a double infantry rush if the rush player plays well. and the artillery player doesn't play that well. I mean, perfect play, the double infantry still beats this start. So that's the reason you might want to do a tank start, so you don't die to double infantry. And here's the thing though, Panzer Shooter makes an anti-tank bay, like, I don't know why he didn't cancel this when he saw this. Like, I have no idea what this is. Oh my god, and then Dentist went artillery and started researching assault guns. Like, this is so much what the fuck. This is not some, these are not things you, like, don't, what? Yeah, so I'm just backing up and letting the artillery get some salvos off. Oh, so many juicy hits. Oh my god, look at that. God damn, that's nice. Would have been nice if that barrage was more centered, but whatever. So yeah, like, yeah, this is GG. Kill the barracks right here. Unfortunately, I do end up losing this barracks. And at this point, I know the Soviets are just... Oh, they only did a... Was that a 2 depot start? Holy shit. We did 4... Yeah, 4 depot start. He took the 5th one later. So I stopped pushing on the Soviets because they're just going to make more Gravdia really quickly and stop my cavalry infantry to our attacking. So I just switched over to the Italy because I know they don't have any infantry. So kill this Hariana, so... Yep. Wait, those are heavy assault guns. What the fuck? God damn, that is woke. Wait, oh yeah, I don't think you have to research the Italy base assault gun. Oh, I should get heavy assault guns. Just get base assault guns if you're gonna do that. God damn. Another media on the field of honor. I would definitely say 99% sure Italy, Germany is better than Germany and Germany. Because you have more options available to you for what you want to do in the beginning. Plus, Italy just has again cheaper barracks and can make tanks out of the barracks, which is nice. Also, on all these maps, 4 depot start from one team will definitely beat a 5 or more depot start if you play perfectly. In your end, you do well, and if you do a perfect rush. 3 barracks is Italy because I need to tech faster. Yeah, so they start airing. Why did they radio silence? What the actual... Like... See, the thing was, you can only do 2 things here to make sense. If he's going, like, I know he's going airfield since he didn't get well, so he's either making Stukas or Heingels, and it's probably going to be Heingels. Since Panzer Shooter is going Panzer 3s, there's can deal with M11s, so there's the only possible unit you're making is either paratroopers or bombers, and paratroopers is like bizarre since I can just send like a Veloz down to the over here. But, like, we can stop paratroopers, so like literally the only thing you can make that makes good sense is bombers, even though he shouldn't be going there in the first place. So why would he radio silence it? Since we know, like, he has to be going bombers. So that's a total waste of the ruse right there. Even if it was up in the air, is it like really worth it to play radio silence instead of playing blitz or fanaticism? Yeah, look, I see them right away and I split. Like, so he only kills 2 infantry there. Like, sure, he damages Eder, but the 4 to get through, which is what matters, since he can't make recon. So like, I only need 2 infantry to get through. And more would be better, but 2's good enough, or should be. Yeah, we're doing double. Okay, so there's blockhouse over here, which that's not gonna do anything. So okay, now I do play radio silence here, so he can't bomb these infantry, so I can go for the town and capture his armor base. Then I get M13s, which just like annihilate his Panzer IIIs. So like he has to make a barracks, and he loses the Kubel wagon anyway. Make some M11s. This is a mistake. I should have started producing M13s first. Oh well. Yep. Don't start air on this map. Repeat after me. Don't start air. On a meeting on the field of honor. Getting a lot more income. So we're doing 5 depot starts. Yeah, this time it's Italy, Germany versus Germany, UK, which is even worse for them. Okay, see, at least UK's in this spawn. Like, this is a better air spawn. Like, again, this spawn is so vulnerable to air because there's a very short rush distance, and like, there's literally a giant forest leading straight to your HQ in your closest possible airfield location. So it's just like, yeah, don't go here right there. At least here you can try to do it. I mean, it's still not good, but you can try if you want. Since you have a big giant choke point and ambush point in the form of the town, and other chokes right here. Oh, they don't go here this time, which is good. So I get this very interesting Panzer III Vickers infantry combo. Since UK is going heavy, this is not a bad idea. But like honestly, this is like this composition is so weak. Like you had to spend all this money on the barracks. Then UK ends up building another 30 supply barracks right here anyway. Like this, wow, it's weak. Like this is so expensive to start. I mean, like again, this is just a shit like force or composition. UK Germany, like goddamn. Make 211s. This is just the poke at the like M11s get shredded by Panzer IIIs, but I'm just trying to distract the Panzer IIIs to let my infantry get through. Since if they're shooting AP shells at the tanks, they're not shooting HE shells at the infantry. Also, you don't really play decryption in 2v2. Since you want, like, well, especially on rush maps, you just play blitz and fanaticism. So, fortunately, I catch out all 3 Panzer IIIs, which is really good and really nice. He wasn't microing them. And over here, I just tell Bishop, you can use KFC to kill Vickers. So he's trying to do that. Then, for whatever reason, he researches Panzer IVs. I don't know why. That's just not good in this situation. They're really expensive. They don't do a whole lot. Unfortunately, KFCs are having trouble getting shots at the Vickers. And neither of us had a fanaticism RUSE to play here, or blitz. Or there is blitz, but we don't have fanaticism. Anyway, so he pulls his guards off to stop my infantry from capturing our armor base, but that just lets me go in this way. Plus, I also managed to run an infantry this way, so it's like, whoopsie. And now I captured his barracks, so yeah, it's just completely falling apart for them. Go ahead and capture the HQ, which is going to cancel ruses. Stop ruse production. Wait. Yeah, so I captured this barracks first. This is the UK barracks. Germany doesn't have heavy infantry research, but UK does. So it's more important that I capture the UK barracks, since I don't care about light infantry coming out of Germany barracks. I care about heavy infantry coming out of the UK barracks. Plus, UK can make a lot faster outer barracks. Germany only has 1 barracks. Yeah, it's just super G. Yeah, they only did a 3 depot start. No, they did a 4 depot start, my bad. But we did a 5 depot start, so. They got again in their defense, like UK Germany is so bad on any of these maps. Twilight of the Gods. UK Germany versus Germany US. This is a interesting situation. Because like UK air is clearly better than either of these. And US ground is better than Germany ground. So it's gonna be they have better ground, we got better air. So honestly, on so many maps, 1v1, 2v2, 3v3. Well, 3v3 is like, well, that's 3v3 has rules, but in 2v2 and 1v1, like all the 3v3 maps are just, I don't know what to say about them. I almost never play like competitive 3v3. It's usually just noob stomps. But 1v1 and 2v2, just like going up Eric's opening is so strong since heavy infantry are just so like versatile and amazing and can do everything. Like just go start double barracks and do whatever next depending on how it plays out. Anyway, so dentist, yeah, dentist. Okay, so this is like actually automatically GG if you don't fuck up because he's making an AA base and now he's spending money on AA. So, and I have better air. So, I mean, I can defend their air from attacking us. But the thing is, he's spending so much money on non-infantry that all Germany has to do is just make infantry and walk over them. They play decryption. Why? Like it's just the blitz and fanaticism are so important in these 2v2 maps like this. Like you can't afford to play a ruse on decryption. So yeah, we don't have any recon here, unfortunately. And I was trying to tell Bishop to back up, but maybe I didn't. I have push talk, so maybe I forgot to like click my button to have that happen. So Bishop just ends up losing 3 infantry, which is huge. Like, there's only 5 rangers here, like, and he's spent what 50 so far in AA. So we should just have 10 more infantry squads and like just walk over him. End up losing a Spitfire there. I lifted it off because I didn't want my planes to get hit by the Spirus. So yeah, very bad start. We're down the plane and we're down infantry squads. More importantly, we're losing tempo. It's like we should be able to end this. And now Bishop loses control of this town square, which is like, why? Why? No. Bishop, why are your infantry out here? Why aren't they in the town? Why are you doing this to me? I'm like, okay, no, we're still good. We're still good. He's making more AA, more M16s. So just build up your infantry and push through. And I tell you to. Making a recon plane. God damn, German air is so bad. Like, it's so hard to keep any sort of tempo since jet fighters are so expensive. So yeah, some combat. I actually do shoot down the jet there, which is nice. Yeah, I take more losses, but it's pretty whatever. I send a recon plane just to see what's in the town. I see there's no town squares occupied, so I just tell Bishop to go. And yeah, the ears, I'm just trying to distract his ear pretty much and stop him strafing or doing something. I don't want to be building bombers, so I'm trying to like just keep pressure up on his air force. This happens, unfortunately. I'm like, Bishop, no, no. But like, we just have so much more infantry. He just pushes through. Again, like, Dentist spent so much money on AA that really wasn't worth it. KFC would have been nice here to clean up all the M16s. Oh yeah, here comes KFC. Okay, yeah, no, it's GG. Like, this is why building AA is bad early. Because it generally is going to leave you vulnerable to some sort of dedicated ground push. Because if you're spending money on AA and the enemy isn't spending money on AA, there's a problem. Like, you're just going to have less ground units, whether it be infantry or tanks or something. But, I mean, you still want AA and 2v2s, just be very aware that it can leave you very vulnerable. Let me count how much replays this is. So we did 7 games. Yeah, this is the last one. We played 8 games again. I lost. Me and Bishop lost one, but I didn't record that one. Or save it to replay, I should say. So this is Soviets, France versus Italy, US. Which is... Okay, so this is a 2v2 map that France is really not good on since they, like... Look at all the forests. And even the towns on the side. Like, this is a very infantry-centric map. And France can't do that. And they obviously don't have good air. So it's just like... Yeah. I mean, on smaller maps, like on Medium on the Field of Honor, France can go air as a transition because you only really need base fighters plus AA on maps like Medium on the Field of Honor. Since they're so small, like, but on maps this big, the extra speed really, really matters on advanced fighters. Plus, it's just too big for it to be for AA to have a cost-effective impact. Okay, so another bizarre decision making, like this, he makes an AT base when we're not making armor. Like, there's no reason to make armor here, unless I guess they were expecting M15s, but like, I don't like double ground rush on this map, since it's very weak to enemy air. You have to pull it off perfectly. So we're just doing the standard infantry air opener. He's still making AT though. He should have just made like soft 40s. Like, why is he even bothering making AA? Like, I can just go around the AA. You might as well just like super commit and all in since you're going double ground anyway. Just like spam AT and artillery with Garvey and try to brute force your way through. Okay, so I'm going this in the P108s right away because there's no reason to make anything else. I don't need fighters. Or fighter bombers. Need 2 P108s to kill a depot, unfortunately. Like, these are still the best bomber in the game, in my opinion. But if she didn't, if she only needed the one to kill a depot, they would be so amazing. Look how fast these things are, it's amazing. So unfortunately I end up targeting the barracks. I meant to target the infantry stack. I mean, I still do a little bit of damage, but I would have preferred to like kill the stack of infantry. Don't micro my plan away, unfortunately, so I take lots of unnecessary losses. I lose this P108, then these ones too. I mean, I killed artillery base in the depot. Again, these planes are so fast. They're medium bombers, but they're also cheap. They're only 25 supply. But like, what an amazing unit. Then I'm also yelling at Bishop. I'm like, Bishop, there are like Laffleys looking at my airfield. Can you like do something about them? I don't know why they radio silenced. We knew they were like, we could see them entering the sector. There's no reason to radio silence. So yeah, we're just pushing through. Send these 2 bombers around. I'm gonna hit another depot. I thought this was a depot, so I go and bomb it, but it's actually a barracks. But whatever. Bomb another depot. Yeah, the game's just over. Like, they can't do anything here. I'm just gonna bomb the RV. Like, if you're gonna do a double ground, like, unless you're US or Soviets, maybe, like, just don't bother with the towed AA. It's gonna be too slow to help. Like, if you're going double ground against a normal start with air, like, you need to end the game in, like, 3 minutes. Not, like, towed AA is not gonna be relevant in any sort of fashion. Just, like, fucking spam the hell out of, like, artillery, AT, tanks, infantry, whatever. Just spam the hell out of it and try to brute force your way through. And split up your units to avoid taking damage from bombers or taking too much damage. Yep. That is the end of the video.